Here in Anaheim, the Blue Jackets close out their road trip with an impressive 4-0 victory over the Anaheim Ducks tonight. Jody, we talked about this prior to the game. How do you want to feel for the next couple of days? You want to feel good about yourselves, or do you want to wonder what you could have done better? Well, in the first period, they established themselves, and then they just locked it down by the time it was all said and done. This was fun to watch.
You know what was awesome, though? Just before the game started, we got to talk to Tortorella, the coach, about what he was going to see out of his team, and he said, I want them to feel good, but I don't want them to accept what happened last night. Do something tonight. Get the victory. Now, don't be happy with moral victories. And he was interested to see the response. They came out. Bobrovsky made some key saves early, and I think Anaheim thought it was going to be a bit of an easier night. Blue Jackets controlled everything, won puck races, won battles, wanted it more all night long. Total team effort. Great job by the Blue Jackets.
You don't see much fighting in this game anymore, but Josh Anderson was challenged early. He stepped up. He met that challenge. Did that set a tone?
I think it did, Bob. That hit initially kind of rocked what was happening with the Ducks. They didn't think they could get hit. Manson gets hit, responds with a fight. Anderson shows he's going to stand up for himself. The bench feeds off that. Those are good things. Those are fun things to see. What a wild first period for the Blue Jackets. They controlled it all.
They did, and then, like I said, when it got to the third period, what I said was, you've got to play. What defines a good game to me is you have to have one more than they have when it's all said and done. They could have won 4-3. It still would have been a good game, but they locked it down, and that's something that they haven't always been able to do.
Right. I mean, and it gets later in that game, you know what you're working for. You're working for that shutout for your goaltender who started the trip with a shutout, ends one here. You got to work for every inch of ice all night long. There was a point of the game where Nick Foligno got rammed by Bieksa into the goaltender, Gibson. He didn't retaliate. He took a couple shots to the face, pretty much just told his teammates, hey, we're not going to let these guys get into it, and I'm going to show you by example. Give them no life. And they did that all night long.
All right, Blue Jackets close it out with a win. They head home and play the Dallas Stars on Tuesday. Thanks for a job well done on this trip.
Yeah, great job, Bob. And the Indians won 1-0.
Yes, they did. So there you go. It's a great night all around. That'll do it. For Jody Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Thanks for watching Jackets TV, presented by Ohio Health.